When I hear the national anthem, what do I think? Well, the words are still pretty powerful. I mean, there's a reason why, when it plays, you could just feel the aura. You could just feel the magnetism. It's electricity in the air. And I think it continues to touch me, but I think the biggest thing that's different now is I don't believe in those words anymore. At least not right now. Or at least it's not true for me or anybody that looks like me. When Colin Kaepernick started to kneel, and he said it was about police brutality, and the first thing that came to mind was like, how is taking a knee during the national anthem gonna solve police brutality? And then the following day, everybody had an opinion, and it caused such an uproar because, if they can take a Super Bowl quarterback, they could take his job. What's to stop them from taking my job? Even though he had every right to do so, there's nothing constitutionally that tells you what he's doing is wrong. I don't think anybody should make him say that he's wrong for doing that. I mean, this country was founded by rebels. We rebelled against the British Empire because of how they treated us unfairly. Colin Kaepernick was ushering that same patriotic virtue that built this country. I think, for me, being an immigrant from an African country, you have to understand the history of Africa and what colonialism did to that continent. For Africa to be in a position to where today where it's considered a shithole country has very much to do with the people that colonized it and left it when there was nothing else to take. A lot of us consider our countries a great work in progress because we did have to start over. Nigeria, for example, after the British left, we had to pick up the pieces. America's been independent for almost 300 years, so we're still learning. I think we live in a time now where you have to ask everybody, who did you vote for? So everything is just really divided now, and I think you have to pick a side. You have to stand on the side of justice, and justice for everybody, justice for whoever you are, wherever you come from. You deserve justice in this country. That's what's promised to us. So until we achieve that justice, until we achieve what we want, I feel like us as Americans, and I'm not talking about myself as a Black American, I'm talking about myself as just an American. There's no place that's completely safe for any of us if things like this can happen. As a young Black male, it's hard to see a future. It's hard to dream about a future because there's always a reminder that, damn, you're still Black in America. And it doesn't really make you think about a future. It makes you think about how can I get through the day, So as long as I feel that fear, as long as every time a police officer pulls next to me when I'm driving, I'm not scared out of my mind, I have to keep taking a knee, in quote unquote. I have to keep speaking about it, talking about it, and trying to do something about it. At the same time, you have to understand that it's a fight that we're up against. This isn't something that's temporary. You don't take a knee when it's convenient. You don't rise up when it's convenient. You rise up even when it hurts. You rise up when then you have everything to lose. You rise up when you have nothing to lose. You rise up, because it's right. And you know that as long as this thing continues, I'm not free. I can never be free.